Luna, a black bear, was undergoing an extraordinary and rare birth at a rehabilitation center in Montana. As she labored to deliver her fourth cub, her body trembled with exhaustion. The team of scientists and veterinarians, led by Dr. Thomas Mitchell, a seasoned veterinarian with more than 2 decades of experience, kept a close watch on the process. This birth was remarkable for its rarity, as it was uncommon for black bears to give birth to so many cubs in one litter. The anticipation in the room grew with each passing moment, and as the hours went by, Luna successfully gave birth to 5 healthy cubs. The team was astounded, not only by the number of cubs, but also by the vitality and health of each one. It was a moment that was sure to make waves in the scientific community, particularly in the field of wildlife conservation. What made the situation even more remarkable was the fact that Luna had only arrived at the rehabilitation center 4 months earlier. She had shown no obvious signs of pregnancy, and her condition seemed ordinary for a bear that had recently arrived. During routine ultrasound examinations, Dr. Mitchell had noticed some peculiarities but did not initially suspect anything extraordinary. His focus was mostly on the number of cubs Luna might bear, and the results were astonishing. As the birth progressed into the early morning, the room was filled with a mix of tension and excitement. The medical team monitored Luna's condition with high-tech equipment, documenting every change. The sounds of the monitors clicking and beeping added to the drama, as the team eagerly awaited the next phase of the birth. Just when they thought the process was over, something unexpected happened. After delivering 5 healthy cubs, Luna began to show renewed signs of labor. It was a phenomenon that defied biological logic. According to typical reproductive patterns, bears of Luna's species do not continue to give birth once the first litter is delivered. But the monitoring equipment clearly indicated that the process was still active. The team watched in disbelief as Luna's contractions continued, signaling that there was more to come. The birth of the 6th cub was something the world had never seen before in black bears. The 6th cub, unlike the others, was noticeably different. Larger in size and with a muzzle covered in silvery-white spots, it was a striking sight. Its features were unlike those of typical bear cubs, which are born with their eyes closed. This cub's eyes were wide open, and its snout was shorter and more rounded. The unique appearance of this cub sent waves of excitement through the scientific community, as it was clear that they were witnessing a once-in-a-lifetime event. Dr. Mitchell immediately called for a team of geneticists to examine the cub and the other 5 cubs. He knew that what they had just witnessed would change the course of bear biology forever, and they had to document every detail meticulously to ensure their findings were credible. Just when the room had begun to calm, an even more puzzling event took place. The 6th cub let out a strange whimper, an eerie sound that no one had ever heard from a bear cub before. The noise caught everyone off guard and heightened a sense of disbelief among the team. It was an unusual and haunting sound that made it clear that this was not just a rare birth. It was a truly extraordinary one. The observation room fell into a stunned silence as everyone processed what they had just witnessed. A birth of 6 cubs in one litter, with one of them exhibiting distinct and baffling features, had shattered all expectations. The team knew they had to proceed with the utmost care in their research, as Luna's unusual birth was an event that would undoubtedly challenge existing theories about black bear biology and reproduction. Geneticists and experts from around the world were soon to be brought in to study this rare occurrence, hoping to uncover the mysteries behind this unprecedented event. What was most startling was that no one could explain why or how Luna had given birth to 6 cubs, especially one so different from the rest. Was there a genetic mutation at play, or was something else responsible for this extraordinary birth? Only time and careful study would reveal the answers, but one thing was certain. The world of wildlife research had just been turned upside down by the miraculous birth of Luna's 6 cubs.